We're streaming.
He said, I'm full with you. My whole career trajectory just shifted.
Yo.
Niggas was not spinning. Niggas was sinking on the track. Pause. What are you wide open to, bro? What do you mean by that? I gotta put this in the front of the table now. Chips! 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 Shout out my nigga Matty on
Actually, once you started doing that, yeah. That shit threw me off.
All right, Gambino is a mastermind. Fuck a bitch to pass the time. Mass appeal, orange rind. Smoke your green, I spend it mine. This beat is witches brew. But beware, this shit is potent EE coming on her face. Now that's poetry in motion. Yeah, Gambino make it work. I'm the boss, move something. Yeah, this swag fucking suits me.
Yo, turn me down.
What he say? This cool fucking suits me. Swag 2 button. Yeah, these girls be acting crazy when they dancing Black Swan. I ain't fucking at the club. Put your clothes back on. Yeah, this beat is a disaster. 9/11 this track. Masters wanna battle me. I have to mill their heads mill their heads back. And my clique made that dinero, so it's time to meet the fuckers. I am running this bitch. You were just a dog walker. Leaving with your girl when we last seen each other. Yeah, you fucking with the baddest like we tag team Rihanna. Fly girl on her knees. She don't want to come near me because my dick is too big. That's a Big Bang Theory. This nigga was on some bullshit.
Hey, man, it's good to be back.
Some bullshit.
Catch up a little bit. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, man, you already know how we rocking.
No, we don't.
Do we know how we rocking? I don't even know how we rocking, to be honest. We in a whole new environment.
Niggas forced me to be here.
Put my headphones a little bit up.
How did we force you?
Man,
Too much?
I'm straight.
That's smooth?
Yeah.
You called me and asked me, hey, man, so when we meeting up? I didn't force you to do nothing. Yes, you.
That doesn't sound like me. What do you mean by that?
Yo, if I have to, no, Dion should have been here today, bro.
What do you mean by that?
Dion?
He should have been the one switching through. I don't got time to be over here touching shit and all that. It's real ghetto.
If it's a live stream, why don't you just have it set up in split screen?
Split screen, how you do that?
Nigga, learn. Like have it so that it's like both of those screens.
You think I don't want to do that? I don't know how to do that.
Nigga said you think I don't want to.
I'm tell you how to do it.
We're live, bro.
It's an idea, nigga.
It is what it is, bro. Nate, you might not get that much face.
Nigga said, yeah, this beat is a disaster. 9/11 this track. Rappers want to battle me. I have to mail their heads back.
Yeah, nah.
How do we feel about the room right now, man?
Careful now.
It's echoes.
Nah.
So
Yeah,
can't be
nah.
too loud.
It's going. I mean, most of that stuff doesn't get picked up in the microphone.
No, it's more so for me. It's throwing me off.
I feel you.
It's a lot of legs in this frame too.
Yeah, I was just
a lot of
looking at
legs.
that.
It's a lot of legs.
I was like
going
this, and then I was like, I'm gonna be on camera like this.
That nigga Tomo's done, bro. That nigga be doing the twinkle toes shit, bro. It's over with him. How does the rest of that song go, man?
I don't know.
That's what we should do. We should all come in with like a random ass, like bullshit ass song from the past. I was thinking about one of his songs where he was like,
You know what's
like, what?
That fucking Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake song that was on Magna Carta.
Holy
it's
Girl?
called, yeah.
Holy Girl?
I never liked that song.
That song was
never
horrible.
liked that song.
Why was he rapping like,
Who told me remind you niggas? Like she did not say
I'm that nigga. Caught up behind them lights and cameras. But look what that shit
And then
did
there's that part where he's singing with him, and it's so off key.
Yeah, Jay-Z can't sing
And
for
we
shit,
on
dude.
like entertainer. Yeah, it's just bad.
Hey, shout out to Kurt Cobain, man. I feel like a lot of rappers, they might have like listened to like a lot of like alt music, grunge music, all types of stuff, and they be trying their best to do what they can do, but that shit,
But nigga, that was like 20.
it rarely sounds good. That was like 2011.
Yeah, I was in middle school. Yeah, facts.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, I gotta say this though. I haven't listened to the Uzi project because I don't listen to that nigga, but man, his Chop Suey cover was so bad, bro. I sent it to you on the chat, and I was just like, I'm not listening to this. I'm absolutely not bumping. I can't do it.
You know, ever since the fucking Isaiah
Hey,
Rashad
nigga.
shit.
Now at least you know when you're gonna talk.
Ever since
There's a lot of legs in this.
Ever since the Isaiah Rashad shit, I never
All you
trusted
gotta
shit
do
you
is
saying.
press that one and two, and I'm just gonna focus at looking at this camera. Important.
You know the song Chop Suey?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Wait, so that song that we
So he made a
you
cover
sent
to
into
it.
the group chat with the Lil Uzi,
Mhm.
and he's just going, he's screaming and shit in the like on the rock song. That's a sample.
It's a cover of Chop Suey from System of a Down.
That shit was ass.
Yeah.
And actually, at first I was like, damn, I'm planning to actually listen to this tape. Let me, especially on the way here, I like to listen to the music that dropped. And I heard that, and I was like, I'm straight.
It's a long project.
I'm straight. It
It's
is a long
26
project.
songs?
An hour and 30 minutes?
You fuck with Uzi that much?
I was about to.
I didn't listen to it.
When did you stop caring about Lil Uzi music?
when that news report came out, and then I seen that he pleaded no contest to beating the shit out of Britney.
If we're talking about the music, I didn't even know that. If we're talking about the music,
that's an unfortunate situation.
It's fucked
whatever
up.
project he had that song with Chief Keef, I heard a couple songs in that project, but even that project, I never listened to the whole
I'm
thing.
bugging. That's not Kobe. No,
I
this
think it is Kobe.
It is off of Eternal Take, right?
I think it's called Kobe. The second one that dropped. It's not the first one.
I want to say it is. I
shit
have
like
a phone for a reason. So
I think the last project I listened to top to bottom was Love Is Rage 2.
facts. That's when he had Dark Queen, like Dear Mom. You know, you had a lot of joints on that project. That
was a good song.
I know.
Pretty Mommy was a sleeper for me. I like that song.
Remind me with that one. How it goes.
You'll get over it.
Hey, I'ma let you know. You can get it.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
I don't like about. Hey.
You know the rest. Bye bye. Right?
Nah, I don't know all about that, bro.
It's not that same song.
I don't think Uzi's that good, but I fuck with him. Some of the music, I guess, but like this dude, he need help.
Is dude a non-binary term?
I say dude, I say guy for everybody, but like they also said that they accept they pronouns, so probably need to update that in the bio though. I don't think he's taking it seriously for real.
Hey man,
maybe it's
at least while we're here, we are waiting for John G to get here so we can really like jump into the music. But while we're here, I feel like there's a lot of updates to kind of go over. Like a lot has happened. I don't know. Have you guys
like what?
I mean, we had BAMS Fest last week. Nate was performing at BAMS Fest. We had Tomo was performing at BAMS Fest. Key was performing at BAMS Fest. A lot of people were performing at BAMS Fest. And then afterwards, we had and we was walking around. We were doing the whole thing with Boston Cookie Kitchen. Shout out to them. And that video will be out soon. And then later that night, we had the Chamber. Chamber 007. So that was an amazing night. There was a lot going on. And I'm just glad everything kind of went according to plan for the most part. It was
shit could have easily gone south. That shit could have been bad.
So quick.
It went well. And that was good. I think the Chamber, especially, like, BAMS Fest was fire. We talked about that a little bit on the stream last week. But obviously, the Chamber is one of these events where it's kind of like volatile, like when you're in the fray. You feel me? Because anything can happen. It's iron sharpens iron, as they say. So folks are performing, they're doing all these things, and then you never really know like who's gonna win. You feel me? Even if you come in with like the odds-on favorite or whatever, you never really know who's gonna win. Sure. You feel me? There were some upsets.
You know what I'm really appreciative of? It's the fact that there's never been a chamber where someone took it so poorly that something came out of it. Where unless you're making a face, unless something has happened, I just didn't know. Where they're upset that they lost and then they start fighting with someone or beefing with someone. It's
sure, it's not external in that way, but niggas is sick. Niggas is sick to their stomach. You don't like losing in a chamber, bro.
There's a lot of niggas outside.
Especially when you feel like it's an upset or the crowd hold you in a way, you know?
There's a lot of niggas that was upset they lost.
No, I'm not talking about being upset, more so not taking it out on other people.
Cause
there's a lot of hating ass niggas.
Has it?
So
maybe.
Corny,
I don't know.
Bro. If anybody did that in the community, that'd be so corny.
Bro, niggas lose a basketball game and they're ready to fucking send shots up.
Are you hanging out with those niggas? You don't.
We know a couple niggas that angry growing up.
I don't be around those niggas. I try not to be around those niggas.
Bro, that's what we was just talking about, bro. I don't be around niggas that do none of that, bro, because I know for a fact, nigga, I'm not trying to end up in prison, bro. Like, nah, bro.
Bro, I'm at a point in my life, I gotta be around other people who have something to lose. If you got nothing to lose, I'm scared of you. You feel me?
Dangerous niggas, bro.
Your future, like you don't weigh your future when you make present day decisions, and I can't be around people like that. You feel me? It's a lot to protect over here. So
it's just scary, bro. Like, no bullshit, bro. Imagine you lose everything right now. Everything that you worked mad hard for, and it's like the work that you're doing, like you've been playing the game. Like, it's not like you're doing it in a way that's like illegal or whatever. You're playing the game the way that the game is meant to be played.
Yeah.
And losing everything, nigga, you ever lost a Monopoly? Like, you ever played, be honest with me.
No, actually.
You ever played Monopoly and you was running, like you was actually like building all your hotel, and then somebody else on the other side that y'all haven't really been interacting, but they're on the other side of the map, you feel me? They're on the other side of the board and you're going through, you're doing all your shit, and then eventually, like y'all are the last two, and you got to get to their side. It's been cool because you've been sending them bread here and there because you've been landing on their shit, but it hasn't been impacting you because niggas landing on yours.
I have to stop you, bro. Because I don't relate. I've actually never played the game Monopoly.
You never played Monopoly?
I've never played Monopoly.
Say word.
I would always see people play. They'd be like, "You want to play?" And I just look at them like, "Nah."
Put on God.
On my life, bro.
Okay. one episode of the pod. One episode. We need to just sit here and play Monopoly, nigga. That's gonna be an episode of what we do one time, cause that sounds fire.
Good.
See it. We got John G.
Oh snap, yo.
How
you doing, bro?
How you doing,
Yo, you gotta hold it down.
Good, man.
I'm gonna be on the thing.
Good. Now this nigga E. Now this nigga Roberto could do this shit, man.
John G.
John G.
Yeah, how you sitting around this motherfucker?
Come by you.
How you sitting, man? My boy Noble got me in here.
You feel me? What's up with you? Good. Good.
Today, man.
I feel good.
Beautiful day.
Nah, no bullshit.
Definitely a good day out here, man. In the city. In the city.
Where you gonna sit?
I'm gonna sit over here because I got the computer over here. I gotta make all the types
My
It's
stuff
production,
plugged in?
man.
Yeah, nah, I'm good. I thought
It's
he
a
unplugged
production.
it. No bullshit. Man, your headphones are
Right there. Nah, your
No
headphones.
headphones game. Oh, I have to listen to headphones if I want to listen to
They're in the
music.
case.
No,
Nah, those are
this
you.
one.
Those are you.
yeah. And then just make sure you're talking to the mic. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
check.
just like that. Perfect.
This is my first time on a podcast.
What?
This is a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my first time.
That's fine.
I'm a big Potter though. I mean, this
Potter or pod listener?
Pod listener,
All
not
right.
Potter, not Potter. I'm not a Potter. I listen. Yeah.
What podcast you be listening to?
I like Joe. I
Yeah,
like
this
Joe.
nigga fuck with Joe Budden a lot.
Yeah, I like Joe. I like the R&B one with Tank.
Tank.
Jay
I'm not
Valentine.
hip. Okay, I'm not hit.
Yeah, some music shit. What else? I like Earn Your Leisure.
Earn Your Leisure is a good one, no bullshit. Let me not even talk. I don't got my shit. Oh, I do got my shit
No,
shut
you-
up. Oh,
your
we
mic
good.
is good. Yeah.
All right,
I
bet.
hear you. You know what I'm saying?
How about you?
I don't really be listening to podcasts like that, for real, for real.
This nigga don't want to bite
Bullshit.
nobody.
That's dope. That's good.
Nah, I'm joking. I'm just making that up.
I mean, I feel like naturally though that would happen.
I did
'Cause
have
you
to
start
slow it
picking
down.
up on the things
Yeah.
that they're talking
Yeah,
about, and it's like,
subconsciously.
yeah, you know what I mean? It's just like
Yeah,
can't be doing it.
facts.
I don't like sitting next to you.
Why you say that?
Shit weird. I don't know.
Best buddies.
Nah,
That's good, G.
Absolutely.
It
not.
feels mad. Can you not cover me with your mic arm? You feel me? I got.
Yeah.
Come on, FaceTime. Hey, Eves, get in your interview bag, bro.
Eves.
Do what you gotta do, bro. Hold it down.
So first off, right? You from Canada? What part of Canada you from?
Ontario, Ottawa.
Ontario, Ottawa. So they don't speak French in Ontario. That's Montreal.
Hold on, let me turn my phone off. Montreal is French, yeah.
Okay,
Ontario is mainly English, yeah.
got you. Okay,
That's
okay.
one of the reasons why when we moved there,
Yeah.
my parents,
Put 'em in.
that's one of the reasons when my parents moved to Canada, they was like, French is my first language anyways,
Got you.
but they were just like, we don't want them to lose English. So
Yeah.
kind of just moved to
Ontario.
Ontario, yeah.
Make sure you get that education and all
Yeah.
that. Okay.
And then if we just want to, Montreal's right there. It's 2 hours. So if we want to just
Yeah.
go there,
I got mad family over there.
do.
You know, I've probably been to Canada probably
been?
like 4 or 5 times now. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Wintertime, you going to wintertime?
Yeah, bro. I feel like it just be mad break.
I mean,
It just be cold as shit. No, but like you would think like being in Boston, you're used to that.
Yo,
But it's a different type of cold over there.
nah. Yeah,
Bro.
definitely not.
it's not as cold. Like, bro, it's I don't know how to explain it, bro. But the best way I could put it is, my dad. I grew up in church.
Okay.
My dad is like a preacher.
Uh-huh.
I've never heard my dad curse until it's wintertime, bro.
That's how
It's
cold
so
it be.
cold outside.
That's when
Yo.
that's the only time I hear my dad cuss in my life. I was like upset at anything. My dad's chill, laid back. That's the only time I see my dad out of character is when it's winter, when it's cold outside.
Yo, you know what's funny? Was you just said like you were raised in the church, right? We was listening back to the some of your beats, and like we could hear the keys, and somebody was
said
like,
that.
"Yo,
I was like, he was in church.
he was in church for sure."
I already knew. Bullshit.
That's crazy.
But
Yes,
what brought
sir.
you over here? First time in a bean? How you feeling?
Man, I feel amazing, dog. I feel amazing. I feel
Turn down.
amazing. I've never been to Boston. I'm grateful that I'm here because of the music.
Yeah,
My brother Noble.
yeah. How'd y'all even like meet?
Man, dog.
How'd y'all get tapped in? No, we just know everybody.
I
Apparently,
be wanting to like have him like be you wanted to know how, like, his perspective too. But for me, my side is the internet, man. I guess the work I was putting in with the music with Dom, he's a big fan of Dom, like I'm a big fan of Dom, and I just sometimes I take days, like out of my days, sometimes I'll just take time to just go through my followers to network with them.
Really?
Sometimes I somebody follows me, I don't like see it right away, so I go back to see. He was happen to be like one of the guys that followed me, and he had the Haitian flag.
Oh, he's like, oh.
Yeah, and so I'm like, and I seen that he had his media company, the museum,
Museum
platform.
TV, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, and me, I'm big on. I grew up in Haiti. I mean, I was born in Haiti, so I'm big on fellowship in terms of like when I come across other Haitian
For sure.
creatives.
Just make sure you're talking to the mic.
Or Haitian when I come across Haitian entrepreneurs,
Yeah.
creatives, I try like to, you know what I'm saying?
It's that real union shit, nigga.
Yeah,
That's why it's in the
l'union fait
model.
la
You feel
force.
me?
You feel me?
Exactly.
So for me, when I seen him, man, I was just like, bro, like, how can we do something together?
Mm-hmm.
And we just, I was in Cali. I mean, I've been in Cali. I've been based in Cali, and we would just talk every day, try to talk to every day because we're busy, but we be chopping it up in text, and he would come up with these ideas, and we just like, bro, this guy's a visionary. Like, I'm a visionary. I think long term, you don't come across people who are, it's rare to come across people who are who they are.
Yeah.
Especially in this industry, right? I know you seen some bullshit. Tell us about it. Come on.
And this is my 10th year, man.
10th year.
Yeah, this is my 10th year full time, and I'm still a baby. And this is the beginning, but God has shown me some stuff, man, good and bad,
I feel you.
And but
So how did that all come together with you and Dom? Because you guys are like you guys collaborate often. It's not like a one-off or anything like that. Like you guys collaborate often. So how did that relationship?
Since 2018, man.
2018.
Yeah, and I was actually showing Noble yesterday. And I haven't even seen that in so long. How like the first conversation I had with Dom in 2018. It was just like, I don't know, man. It was me and bro. He just pretty much. I like to say that like it's God's divine work, man. Because I'm a fan. Everybody that I produce, everybody that I work with in terms of artists, I have to be a fan of them first. I can't work with somebody that I'm not a fan of first.
Especially when you got your tag next to their name or whatever. This is produced by John G. You can't just have that next to anything.
Yeah, man.
The follower game. No, what's the follower game? What's the follower game?
Man, it's just when people they hear knows or people are busy, man. And oftentimes as up and coming creators or artists or producers, whatever, when we reach out to somebody, they don't hit us up, or if they do hit us up and we follow back, they don't hit us up. We trying to be like, oh, like
You too cool for it. Yeah.
Me, I don't think that way. I'm like,
Press them every time.
I'm like, that person's busy. I just keep following up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, he ain't hit me up today. I'm gonna follow up because I know what I bring to the table.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I just kept staying persistent with bro in the emails every 2 days. Hey man, I want to come to LA. I never been to Cali, because at that point I was sending him beats. Because you guys asked the question how I met Dom. A homie of mine. Might as well. I be hating to drop names, but like a close homie of mine, like he's doing his thing in the music business. Like my dog Murder Beats.
Okay,
From Canada.
Oh, y'all had the connection since Canada type shit. Okay.
Canadian legend. We went to the same high school. So when I left Miami, I went to Canada. The first town that I moved to was Niagara Falls, and Fort Erie. And we met at that high school, and the rest was history. But he knew that I always loved like the Currencies, the Dom. That's like my production style.
I seen you had a collaboration with Currency too.
So he always admired that I had my lane in terms of like making timeless soulful records. So he happened to take a trip to LA for work, and he was at the mall shopping, and he just happened to bump into Dom. Dom was just there shopping, vibing, and he just put up on Dom, bro, and just I don't know what made him get his contact for me, but he took Dom's email down for me, and he shared the email with me. He FaceTimed me while he was in LA. I was like, I'm back in Canada. I think I was asleep. Time difference. Called me like, yo.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm like, I got the email. Okay, cool. Happy. Thank you. Because as producer, you want the email. You want to get the, you know, you're trying to get
that
the
direct contact.
Email,
To
like the number directly. One of the two.
That's what you're trying to get. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, alley-oop me the email. It's like, it's all on me now.
Yeah.
It's all on me. So, man, off that every day, bro, I would send him like, I sent Dom like 10 beats, bro.
He got no choice but to see that shit.
And that's his personal email. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when he opens that email, he's only gonna see probably business stuff and like, or just music and beats. And it's gonna be my beats.
Bank of America bank statements, John G beats, right next to it.
And you know what's crazy, bro? On Twitter, producers are adding him because that's one of the things too. I got a lot of my placements off Twitter. Like before Twitter became oversaturated in 2011, it was kind of easy to hit up an artist and be like, yo, what's your
and just have a conversation, like get their contact.
Yeah, thanks.
And we was like me and Murda, we was heavy on that. Heavy. Yeah. Like, especially like we'll make beats all day. At nighttime, like when everybody's like sleep, because that's when the celebrities or the artists, they'll be on social media because the fans, they ain't bugging they mentions like that. So we just be like hitting them up. Like, yo, what's the email? So with Dom, that was the same shit. And then one day, bro, after like 2 months of just sending him beats, bro, like it had to be that long. And I'm being persistent. Like every 2 days I'm following up or I'm sending beats. And then one day, bro, he just hit me up with the list of the beats that he had ready to use.
So the whole time he was working with your shit, he just never updated you.
He did update me as well.
Okay.
He even in the email I remember just like showing him yesterday. He said what he say, Noble? Yeah, he's like, yo, you making me work hard. Like these beats are making me work hard.
There was moments where you kind of got, reaffirmed. It's like, okay, he's hearing what I'm sending him. He's not just ignoring this. He's not seeing it. I'm gonna keep sending more.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as soon as I seen that, now it's like I want to build a real relationship with him. So that's when in the email I'm like, yo, bro, what's your number, bro? Like, I've never been to Cali. Like, I want to build with you, bro. Like, I know you got producers, but I want to be your go-to producer. Locked in. I want to be locked in. Like, bro, he gave me his number. I called him. And it's a blessing to always, like, when you hear your favorite artist, and for them to actually be who they are.
Is he really your favorite artist? Keep it a stack.
No,
he's your favorite artist?
Him, Nipsey.
So like the West Coast shit,
not even just the West Coast, like the independent ownership, like.
When they linked, this was during the rise of the West Coast, so the Kendricks, the J. Rods,
The YGs, you know. So I'm in high school, we on Dat Piff, like the underground, the Big Crits, like I'm listening to Big Crit, I'm listening to Currency, but dudes who are talking about ownership, you know what I'm saying? Who make it cool they made it cool for me to like look at them and be like, yo, you can be successful, have a fan base, but still go to the mall and not have people be on you, bro. Like some people like that fame shit. I don't care for it. I understand there's fame and there's notoriety. What the word is. You know what I'm saying? Notoriety. You know, people gonna know you for what you do, but in terms of like being glorified, that's God, bro. You know, so for me, with listening to guys like Dom and Nip and Currency, they made me feel like, bro, you can have fly stuff, nice houses, but still be down to earth. You
don't gotta be loud.
You gotta be loud. So for me, that's why like their music, that's what that's like I listen to. So them boys was just putting things into perspective for me, making me feel like I can be a millionaire too one day. Yeah. If I really apply myself, believe in myself, stay positive.
And let me ask you, how do you feel about the state of music right now? How do you feel about it? In the direction it's going in, do you think it's a positive direction? Do you like where it's going in?
Yeah, I like where it's going, man. I like where it's going.
Who are people like you currently listening to, checking out?
I like Russ.
Russ can rap. I be trying to tell these niggas. Right?
I like Russ.
Can rap.
I like Russ.
I don't bump that nigga. Not a nigga.
Yeah.
Just because he ain't black.
Don't listen to nobody that's not black if they're rapping. Sorry.
I feel that. To me, it's also like the stories too behind these people that
make it even iller. Yeah.
And in respect, you know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily like a lot of like even Ice Spice. I don't like her music. I wouldn't listen to her music, but I love how she moves.
You respect the hustle.
Bro, I like how she moves, bro. Like Like I like and I respect her like the way her management, the way she handles herself.
Yeah.
Like I like that, but I wouldn't be listening to her. Like you know what I'm saying? But,
Yeah, for sure.
but
It's respect.
she's amazing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like respect and admiration, but it's
Yeah.
not. I'm not a fan. You feel me? Type shit of
But
like the music,
in-
but I fuck with the artist.
And I feel like music is going to a place where it's like that's why I think it's a good thing because you don't necessarily gotta like I don't know. I feel like an artist is just an artist.
But I feel
bullshit.
you, but I also
You know what I'm trying to say?
I also
You gotta just like
I'm picking up on what you're saying, and you're talking like, yo, the people I admire, the people I got admiration for, are the
Yeah.
people who really like can rap first and foremost, but they got this entrepreneurial spirit to them and everything. Is there a lot of that out right now?
Yeah.
I feel like you got to look to the veterans. I'm talking about like the new stuff. Like, is the new music encouraging any of us?
Yeah, bro. Not you.
Mainstream music. Let me say mainstream music because there's a ton of talent
bro.
out there. But I guess if you just looking at what's the field, like
It's like a Kendrick independent, bro.
party you could be in.
Bro, look at you. Like,
But
what are
you're
you
talking about
Look at
veterans.
yourself.
Talking about veterans.
Do you not
Baby
consider
Keem
yourself
doing
in
it
that
too.
same lane?
I did say mainstream. I
Baby
did say
Keem
mainstream.
doing it too.
Corday?
Nah, he signed.
You say he signed?
I don't think getting
I
signed
don't think that-
disqualify
yeah,
you,
yeah.
but I don't know. Especially like the resurgence of TikTok.
Music
and-
has suffered
and
because
just,
of
I don't know, but
you
I
know,
think-
everybody making now it's kind of like, yo, I don't even need to make a full 3-minute song. I just need to make this 1 minute fucking slap. This got to be the moment right here. I just need 1 minute.
Man, we having a great conversation right now.
How does that make you? Because I know that
We
has
having
to
a
have
great
changed the
conversation.
beat game.
People's
too.
attention span, bro.
Tiny.
And it's like the art is suffering, and I feel like we can't let the consumers dictate us, bro. You feel me? Like we gotta give them, like we gotta show them in a consistent way that, like, bro, this is what y'all need, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be y'all hear that? Oh yeah.
Yeah, my fault. I shouldn't have played that.
You know,
My beat.
I don't know, bro. I just
I was
think
watching you, dude. It was like,
I just think, man, like music is going like it's a lot, bro. You don't have to, bro. I know dudes, bro, who are making 7 figures. You never heard of them.
You never even heard of
But they have a fan base that loves them. Whatever they drop, merch, whatever it's getting. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. It's just about what you want out of it. But in terms of like the culture, for me, I like where it's going. But I think we just need more timeless music, man.
So let me say this: what you
Need
know
more
about
timeless music,
Boston, Massachusetts music? Because that's what we're here for. We want to play you some joints
please.
and get your honest feedback. That's the first and foremost. Is like what can the feedback that they can get from you, especially being in these rooms with the people you've been in, and the music you make. Like give them that give them a dose of truthfulness and what you think. And I guess how we're gonna go about this is like at the end of it, you give your opinion, you say what give them the feedback they need, but afterwards say whether you like it. I fuck with it, but I wouldn't play it myself.
Okay.
Skip completely,
Okay.
or then like the highest level of achievements, like playlist it. I
Okay.
go as far as playlisting it. All right,
Let's
we,
go.
we could do that.
Come on.
All right, so we
ready.
got this little Wheel of Fortune thing going on. I hope. Nope, not this one. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second to set this joint up.
how long you in Boston for?
I need tomorrow.
know that I'll be straight. These niggas talking all this shit, but they cannot relate. And I'm just doing all this shit going up, no debate. These niggas talking all that talk, but
Ojo claro como el mar, mami, yo me pierdo en eso. Tengo el corazón de oro, sigo haciendo el nene necio. Cuando yo te toco, siempre terminamos en el proceso. Sé que hay par de tigres, pero no saben a tocar tu cuerpo. Anytime GG's outside, you know we making movies. I don't know her name, she tryna push up on me with her boobies. Said them niggas weird, pillow talking like they are some goofies. I don't even care, rapper tryna be bigger than Tucci. GG, yes, I love it so much, put it on my flesh. A lot of niggas tryna rap, but no, they not the best. Been going cool since 22, said keep your foot on next. Been on the road, been doing shows, I need my fucking checks. Baby girl, I'm fucked up, got no time for fuck ups. I was down on my ass, had to learn to come up. These people only come around when they fucking want stuff, but not me, man. I compete, bought a fake love.
hey, all the fake love, these niggas put it all over their face like some makeup. Look, all the fake love, these niggas put it all over their face like some makeup.
Ojo claro como el mar, mami, yo me pierdo en eso. Tengo el corazón de oro, sigo haciendo el nene necio. Cuando yo te toco, siempre terminamos en el proceso. Sé que hay par de tigres, pero no saben a tocar tu cuerpo.
All right, who wants to go first? We got Nike. We got the. What type of beat is that?
It's like a Detroit.
Detroit type beat, and they mix some,
That sub-bass
some
of-
Spanish in it
know
too.
what I mean?
What are we thinking,
A
guys?
Florida bass bounce.
Chips.
Personally,
What do you say?
he says chips.
Oh, I mean, I didn't like it.
Oh,
I didn't think it was.
That's
good.
a lingo from. It's a
I was
lingo
about to
out
say,
here.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I didn't think it was.
You
I
got-
didn't like it. I didn't think it was good.
That's a good lingo. Just like get away with it.
That's what I thought.
One thing I really thought about throughout the whole thing, I was just like, I wish there was more like swagger to it.
Yeah.
Like just too wordy, too punchy. You know what I mean?
Like
too
he's reading it.
on block.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't know. Yeah.
Right.
No swag, you said.
Yeah, just no swag.
I would
to
say
it.
that. I would say that.
No swag to it is great.
I like this. I like when he was rapping in Spanish. I feel like it was. A little
I think
more
the Spanish
fluid.
was my favorite part. But I also don't speak Spanish. So
That's a
to a
little-
regular Spanish nigga, it'd be like, yo, this sound
The
weak.
heart,
Like I
right.
wouldn't know.
Right.
To a regular
But
Spanish.
like
No, facts. Well, to us, it's all hella hard. Like, you know.
Facts. To me, I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
it's like kind of
another nigga, a Spanish person would be like, bro, this man is not making any
yeah,
sense.
he's not doing nothing. He's saying
This nigga
scoop
not
diddy
spit.
poop
Not
in Spanish.
making
I
any
don't know.
sense at all.
To me, I'm listening to it. It sounds like a fun track. Like this is like it's a fun track, but I feel like First Strike
Yeah,
YouTube type beat.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you can't make yourself sound different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if
nigga,
you're
what if his man's actually made that shit?
YouTube
your
type
man
beat is
shouldn't be
nuts.
making a
Yeah,
YouTube
yo,
type beat, yo.
Yeah.
Like you feel me?
Do
I
some-
could pinpoint like
bro, that's why the
what
game.
it is.
That's why it goes back to what you were saying earlier about the game is going a good place, but people are getting caught up by just that, like Detroit's
the generic
Detroit,
sound.
yeah, Detroit's hot. Like
Whatever's
let me
hot
do
at the
like,
moment.
bro. Like, come on, man. Like, go try to make some. Like, wasn't it when we grew up? It was a time when we grew up, bro. If you sounded like the other dude, you dressed like the other guy.
Nigga getting clowned.
We
Bite it.
we didn't, bro. Everybody, we grew up in a time, bro. Now it's like everybody want to look alike. It's like nobody appreciates being unique anymore, dog.
Yeah, and I
Like,
say like listening to the track, like just hearing the vocals, like I think like what he's saying probably is unique to his experience as well, which I think is like that's fire.
Right.
But it's like I feel like you can find more creative ways to say it. And I don't think it's the content of the song that's the issue at all. It's really just about like the
Lyrics,
sound,
originality, yeah.
Like the flows were kind of like very straightforward to the point. And then like, like I think we're in agreement. The part that sounded the best to us is the part where he's rapping in Spanish because it sounds different.
Right.
It's like unique in some ways, you feel me? So I think that's really what it is. It's just coming away with some type of like way to escape from uniformity, you feel me? Find a way to make your own like lane and whatever it is that you're doing. Because imagine he rapped on that beat, but he was like alternating between like some of the like the Detroit style flows.
It wasn't
and
the
then
flows
into
that you'd
like
expect.
and then into some of the like more trap flows that he was using with the triplets and stuff, and then back and forth. That would have been hard.
and
I think
adding
it's just
adding
changing.
that swag that he
Facts,
talking
yeah,
about.
he do gotta
adding that swag that he talking about because you could sound like you don't.
Yeah.
It's not.
It needs
just
to be
reading it.
practiced a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so ultimately, what are we saying? We saying skip it, playlist it, like it,
Skip it.
probably never listen to it again.
I
What do
say
you-
this.
You added a whole nother level.
No, I want to clarify
skip. You like play
because when
never-
I say never again, I mean like you could. There's times where it's like I like this song. I mean, the song is good, but
okay,
it's not
yeah.
for me,
Right.
and I probably won't listen to it again.
Gotcha.
But it's not a bad song.
I'll skip it,
I skip it.
but only because, like, honestly, like, I wouldn't even mind listening to the song. Like, I don't like those types of songs anyway. But like, I'm gonna skip it because you said that like there's dudes rapping and they're not the best, but I'm like, you're dudes. Like, that's clearly you. You feel me? and that's not even like a knock. You feel me? It's just like one of those things as a rapper. Do not call yourself the best if like you're not even like on the track where you're saying it. You don't even sound that good.
Real.
Like,
that's
you know what I mean? And that's just real. Like I said, because imagine like a nigga heard that and they're like, oh, I'm about to drop a track in response to this and it sounded 30 times better. Then it's like, what are you gonna do? Respond again and it sounds worse?
That's real.
Then what?
Woo!
Now you gotta hang up the mic.
Yeah.
Nigga said kettle chips, Doritos, all types of chips. Damn,
Doritos.
it's a skip. I'm sorry. Hey, let's move on to the.
Doritos is a good one. No bullshit.
I ain't gonna lie, yo.
Tortilla chips,
Potato
nigga?
chips around. I ain't gonna lie. I started. I'm like, that's a. Oh, that's the lingo.
Chips.
That's the lingo. I'm like, yo,
We only really gonna get into like 3 tracks today anyway, so it's like that's a I don't know.
come on, I want to hear something fly, man.
Kettle chips.
Boston,
We gonna
come
go
on.
along.
Come on, Boston.
We're gonna try to push it. Let's see. All right, we got Vav Icon Freestyle. All right, this might be an unreleased joint, so let's
Ooh, okay.
let's
I
see.
believe so. Am I tripping?
Sounds like
It's like only to the left. Okay.
This production is fire.
Long nights on my cell phone, T-Mobile like we cell phones. If a shooter get me, then we pray at the niggas that told me can find peace. Shine like a dime piece, keep throwing it back like I'm hitting rewind, please. We in the spot and we feeling the sneeze. Please let me know if you find keys. I only drink on occasion, roll with a couple of nations, Jamaican and Haitian. And when I'm global, don't hit me like where you at. We on the map like we sharing locations with niggas who ain't even been off the block. I know some niggas that draw crowds. You know some niggas that draw chalk. A body art and somebody art. It's somebody's art. I'm trying to keep all my body parts. All in the corner, she looking at me. I think I'm stealing somebody's heart. Here for a good time, not a long time. Want beef, nigga, it's a long line. She in my hands like she all state, but she all mine. Bartender hit me with shots. Feel like I'm hit with a Glock. Feel like the eye of the storm. Feel like a legend was born. Either you off or you on. Baby, I stack mine, and they say I have time. Not sure, life short. I feel like it's halftime. I ain't even make it on the court. I take it out when I'm next to an M. I can't afford alphabetical order. They nervous.
God damn, what I do, bro?
Hey, bro.
That's my fault.
can't vibe for shit.
Hey,
over
bro.
here.
What do we think, bro? We gotta play the rest
bro.
of it. I'm so sorry.
Nah.
Yeah, bro. We
Nah,
gotta
nah,
respect.
nah, we got it. Oh, my
gotta
fault,
respect,
bro.
bro.
It's
Hey,
no
that boy was
my fault, B.
preaching.
Mine, and they say I have time. Not sure, life short. I feel like it's halftime. I ain't even make it on the court. I take it out when I'm next to an M. I can't afford alphabetical order. They nervous, I bet on myself, but it's simple. I'm flipping a brick or I'm flipping a quarter. Promise I can't lose, no options. I'm locked in. It's 97 and I'm stocked it. If you had the power in the palm of your hands, how could you not win?
Hey, Vav, drop that shit.
Yeah,
Drop that shit, bro.
yeah,
Drop that shit.
yeah,
John G, I see you was fucking with it.
Yeah.
I seen the head bob and everything.
man,
What was getting you?
Man, bro, I got chills. It's just I don't know, like I don't know, bro. It's like, oh, sorry, man. That was beautiful. I felt that it was soulful, and then like at first it was kind of like trying to listen to the message. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even without the lyrics, I still felt it. The singing. And then when I'm getting through the message, I'm decoding. She started getting to me for real with all the sonics, and I'm like, oh yeah, that boy got something to say, like,
Yeah.
you know, and then putting it like it's like the way you can convey a message, but it's like saying something simple, but saying it in a such an
It's clever, it's
intellectual
clever,
way,
yeah.
and I like that, you know, that he got to me with that one, man. That was a hard one.
What you thinking, Eves?
What y'all think?
I fuck with it. You know, I think in terms of like the feedback, and it could be a preference thing. I'm being picky,
Nah.
whatever. But like
You're spitting.
the panning was really
Yeah.
getting to me because it seems like he really, or maybe
singing?
the engineer really favored the left
The
side.
singing? Oh, okay, okay.
You know,
For the-
whether
for the
it's like, yeah, and
instrumentation,
it's just like,
man.
if that could be corrected, I think I would have a much more enjoyable time listening to the song.
It was a little
Because throughout the whole song, I'm listening every time, like, why am I hearing this on the left side but not
The right.
panning to the right or
Ah, but what
center,
about
you
the
feel me?
bars?
Let me
nigga?
tell
I
you
mean,
about-
no, but that's important because we're here to give them
Nah,
feedback on the songs they have.
yeah,
Shit,
the
especially
mix
since it's
unreleased.
definitely
key, bro.
The
You feel me?
mix
This
is
is an unreleased
definitely
track.
could make or break, but
You're right. In that sense,
I just went to the essence of the foundation, but they really, which is what we should be.
Because other than that, I'm gonna regurgitate the same thing where it's like, the song's dope,
right?
You know but I want it to be at a point where when you do release it, nobody could say the shit that I'm saying to you right now.
Right.
For sure, I don't think it's I don't think it's a final mix. Yeah, but I'm just listening to the bar. Like you said.
A lot of that shit was corny, bro. Nah, like, I'm gonna just keep it a rag, bro. Nigga said like all state, she's in my hands, but she's all mine. That's mad corny, bro. That's first of all,
if you just kept the all state part, but then you flipped it to the all mine, like you could get away with
like
it.
Like all state, she's in my hands, but she's all mine. That doesn't even make sense. Like that's a genuine critique.
She could be all state, like she could be an athlete, bro. She a track runner, nigga.
Nigga, he said she's in his hands like all state because you're in good hands.
Good hands, yeah.
And then he said, but she's all mine.
Cause like he got it.
No,
because wait, hold on. Let me break it down.
That's corny.
No, it's not because there's the literal and there's the metaphor. You feel me? Like the metaphor is Allstate, the insurance company. The literal is then if you say Allstate, but she really she not to everybody. She's to me. You got to break it down. You got to address the figurative and the literal.
I'm not saying that it doesn't make sense. I said it's corny.
Hey nigga, just I've heard this song is pushing conversation right now.
Yeah,
here's the thing.
I don't think it's corny.
That's just one line. You feel me? If we go through, I can listen. The chronometer was going off, but I will say this. It was a good track.
Listen,
he's doing the
before we even start recording, you was singing that Donald Glover song.
That shit was corny as fuck. And you know what? You know what else he said?
What?
He said, or is it real shit? Because sometimes that stupid shit is real shit. I don't mean that it's not corny. It don't mean that it's not dumb or whatever. It just means that sometimes that's real. And sometimes it's hard, even though it's corny. That's one thing, but that's one thing that I didn't say though. I didn't say it was chips. I didn't say it was trash. I didn't say it sucks.
Corny always got a negative connotation.
Believe what you want to believe. Believe what you want to believe.
But
I'm telling you.
It also made it seem as though it was a knock.
But I'm telling you.
It's a knock.
Some shit was corny, but it was a good song. It had its peaks, it had its valleys. But I think overall, the aesthetic of the song, the lyrics, the vibe, it was good. It was a very good song. You feel me? Now, one thing, as far as like, because the thing is, like, we're not here to just talk about how good the song is. We're not here, whatever. You feel me?
Constructive criticism for sure.
When I'm thinking about, like, as a listener, you feel me? And especially as someone who also like raps, you feel me? It's like there was a lot of airtime, there was a lot of space in there, where it's like it could have been occupied by bars. You feel me? That wasn't. And I'm talking about specifically in like sections where there were long pauses before the next line. That was a little off-putting. At the beginning of the track as well, some of the lines that were being delivered, it was kind of off-putting to me at least, hearing like the flows not have like a standard, like, you know how when you're rapping, you kind of have your like A rhyme scheme, we'll say. For me, so you have like line ends with A rhyme, line ends with A rhyme. It was like line ends with A, line ends with A, line ends with B, line ends with C.
Yo, how you get this
line ends with A. I'm just saying because I was listening to the lyrics.
Yo, this niggas.
And all I'm saying is that sometimes that can be off-putting to a listener.
Right.
A lot of times people won't care because the flows are still there. But if the end rhymes are sometimes different, it can be off-putting. Just throwing that out there. But I did like the song. I think that it didn't throw me off. You feel me? It can be off-putting to other people, but I think that that's more of a personal preference. So,
in my opinion, when I hear this, I'm hearing the kid like making music in his bedroom. I hear the hunger in that shit. You feel me? My only thing with it the whole time I'm listening to it, the beat was what drew me in. Mm-hmm. I just wish it wasn't a loop. I wish there was something different eventually, like
transition,
in the middle of the you know what I mean? So it didn't stay stagnant. The beat didn't stay, because it impressed me at first, but then eventually you hear it enough times, you're like, okay, I'm on, like worn off from that. But overall, I think I would like the song, like it, like on my Spotify. I'd like it. You feel me? I think I would want to hear it again.
Yeah,
I would want to hear that. I would want to hear it again, especially the singing, the background, the vocals, but mixing for sure. Like Eve said, yeah, I think it sounds crazy.
So this the last one, huh?
It don't got to be the last one. We probably
definitely does.
Two more.
We
get 250. You get two more.
We got one more.
We
got one more.
All right, man. The wheel of fortune has spoken. the spinning wheel has spoken, and it says Mo Rice. Let's hear this.
All right.
Mo Rice. This is actually out. It's called Ashes as They Fall.
Ashes as They Fall?
Ashes as They Fall. Cover art look interesting. Cabin on fire. All right, let's hear this.
I can't even lie, did it dirty. I can't talk about it. She said it's all my fault. And I can't lie, she wasn't wrong. Pick up the pieces of my broken heart. She said I did it all. Really, ashes as they fall. Cause I've been burned out. And I've been bloody, beaten, bruised. I've been used. And I've been picked apart. And I've been true. She told me I gotta make a decision.
transition won these niggas back. I see the facial expression. That is it right there.
Go
you look like Eves. You got.
I like when Eves go first.
Eves goes first. He's a temp check.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Can I be honest with you, Eves?
Yeah.
The whole time, like I was like just observing your face first of all, and at first, and I was observing both of y'all faces, and I seen the confusion when like the distortion was kicking in,
cool
like easing in, and I seen where it was going. So like when it eventually paid off with the transition, I seen y'all faces like change. Like okay, I could fuck with this, and then vocals came back in, and I just see Eves just thinking to himself like, how am I gonna put it that I'm not listening to this again?
You gotta be Eves too cool for this song, man.
Too cool. I don't think I'm cool enough for the song, bro. And that's funny that you say that. Cause I was gonna be like, yo, I feel like this is probably like the most polarizing track we've listened to so far.
Really?
I don't know what to think of it. I really don't know what to think of it. I feel like maybe I just don't listen to enough music in this realm.
Nah,
I can speak on it.
That was
no bullshit.
Easy exit.
I don't know.
Terrible.
I didn't, bro.
You saying their opinions are terrible?
It's like he didn't know what
he got something to say.
I wish I understood what he was saying more in the second half because like he lost me. Like
I feel you.
When the vocals came in, I was just like, I can't. It's not
an
audible
EDM
to me no
record.
more.
Like what? Like is this like is after that first 30 seconds of that? I'm thinking that was gonna drop and he was going like
go crazy, right?
Bro, but that was that entrance. But you see that it kind of quiet down.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it was gonna like drop and he was gonna
go all in.
That did not happen, bro. That's where.
Yeah, it was weird. I think the structure of it was a little off, but like it was a little different. But I also think it's like, experimental records. You feel me? People gonna do experimental stuff in it. It didn't sound like the worst thing I ever heard. And I really like the instrumentation though. Like Morris, obviously like a producer.
As a producer, yeah. I'm like, I heard a lot of samples and I'm like, I'm playing some stuff.
That shit was fire. You feel me?
No,
I think like the thing that was holding the song back, like the thing that I didn't like the most was the vocals.
I was gonna say the best part, the biggest takeaway is like the production, the vocals. They didn't have too many redeeming value in it for me to like. I could listen to it just the beat, instrumentation, and I could fuck with it in that.
Yeah.
I think they played that guitar for real. You feel me? I don't think they sampled the instrumentation.
Yeah. Mo was producer, instrumentalist.
Accent and voice in the beginning, but it didn't bother me that much. Like it was unique. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like I don't know. He sound like he's from Europe, ish. You know,
from out here.
From out here.
Yeah.
From out here.
But I was like, it sounds like different.
Yeah.
But the lyrics wasn't, you know what I'm saying?
The layering was the layering of the vocals, the auto tune.
It felt I felt good. There was feeling good moments in there, like, you know what I'm saying? For sure.
But it wasn't too like I don't think it was anything that like stood out.
When I wouldn't play it again.
Type, yeah. It wasn't that stood out like vocally in a good way. I would definitely. That's the thing.
I would say I'm not cool enough for this.
Curious. No bullshit.
I would listen to it. I wish that there was just an instrumental version though.
Yeah.
And to that same point, it really felt like it was more so a soundtrack because there just wasn't enough vocal presence.
Yeah. And then when the vocals were there, to me they didn't sound
just like kind of complimenting
for a
the beat.
movie or something.
Yeah.
Like it's that video game. It's that scene when you like, fuck you, mom, I'm out of here.
That's not what I got from
What type of movies you be watching, bro?
Yo, I don't know. It's like I gotta find my own way now. I feel like it's that like the trope to find my own way.
That's the song.
Scratch that. Find my own way. You feel me? That moment, it's in the middle of the scene where it's like
that's the vision is giving you.
Cause with the transition, you feel me? I feel like it's just like burn it all down. Like,
I pictured
burn it all down.
Picture the nigga playing some Nintendo game or some shit. Like no bullshit.
I mean,
like streaming on YouTube
because of the sounds.
Yeah,
like some of that more digital sound. It sounds kind of
yeah.
video game inspired. I wouldn't necessarily even like. I didn't hear this as like a soundtrack for anything. Nigga. It's just like
he's just testing
type
stuff
shit,
out.
yeah.
That's testing to see what he. Yeah,
niggas just making music.
he could have
bro,
went like 3 different ways
Facts.
with them in there, bro. Like especially that first 40 second. Like after that, that breakdown. When I'm thinking the drop was gonna be like some Kanye, like I'm about to blow it.
Like some Yeezus,
yo.
shit, yeah.
But it transitioned into more like dubstep.
EDM, yeah, that's the vibe.
Shit was
But
tough,
it's cool
though.
though.
That shit was tough.
Cool.
I like the feeling it makes me feel though.
Yeah,
because like you said, it's very. I don't know who said it's very
feel
positive.
good.
Yeah. What does it make you feel?
It's positive, bro. Like I feel like I could see. I don't know. Every time I keep replaying in my head, I just feel like I'm watching a stream or something. It's like I'm just putting it on to make my day feel easier or calmer.
I know what you
know
mean, bro.
It feels very tranquil.
I feel
Yeah.
you. I liked
Bullshit.
it.
I liked it too. The Sonics.
Actually,
the
I think I like it.
I don't know if I got it.
He said, "Yo, I wasn't cool enough."
I'm too like now. I just made
like if you were to play it, I wouldn't be like turn that shit off.
Yeah, no bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be like turn that shit off.
I didn't really get tranquil from it. I think I got more like
tranquil.
You know, energized.
Energy, yeah.
You
Hey
know?
man, he made us feel good, man.
Tranquil, I would.
He made us feel good.
Would be much more calm than that. I think. But I got like energized.
It could be too tranquil. It's kind of boring. This didn't feel boring to me.
Exciting, like.
But then that's the thing. It wouldn't be tranquil if it was too tranquil. It'd be boring, like you said.
So, if y'all had to say, skip it, playlist it. I like it. Probably won't listen to it again.
I have to make a new category for this one.
A new category.
Oh my gosh,
it was unique.
Stick to the status quo.
I like it, but I won't play it again.
You probably won't play it again.
Yeah, I like it, but I probably won't play it again.
I was rocking with it.
Might go back and sample it though.
Most definitely.
I enjoyed
Most
it.
definitely. Most definitely.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it
So
was
what
a
you
good
saying?
listen.
I liked it.
It was unique. It was fresh.
I would listen to it again.
Yeah.
All right. So unfortunately, we don't have enough time. I really wish we could go through like 10 more tracks.
Man, this is fun, bro.
You know, usually we do. We get through a lot of these, but you know, we don't have too much time. We in the new space, as y'all can see.
Yes, sir.
New space. The old space is gone. And we adapting. You know,
Congratulations.
how do y'all like the setup? Y'all got to tell us in the chat. If this was a setup for bad for the community, what would y'all think? But while we
There's
have
too much legs, no bullshit.
a lot of legs,
They
a
said
lot
that
of legs.
in the comments.
Nah.
I was about to say.
But while we here, John G, is there anything you would like to let the people know? Wrap up your whole experience in Boston. You got anything you doing after this?
We gonna be vibing after this.
Vibing.
Yeah, we just chilling. Tomorrow I leave, so I'm just gonna try to, just unwind with my dog. I don't know what we
fact.
doing.
Back to Cali, right?
Yeah, no, Miami.
Miami. Oh, you in Miami
I'm in
now?
Miami right now, man. Getting a lot of work done out there, man. I'm working with some.
Can't say him.
You working with AB?
If I'm working with him,
Yeah.
AB called like Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
You want to make that next? Put that shit.
Nigga, I was about to
that
be like,
shit
yo,
on.
nigga, I'm trying to sign to AB, nigga. No bullshit.
Nah, AB dope. AB dope. Yak, man, working with Yak, working with he just signed
word,
he just signed
word.
he just signed a Latin artist called Gordito Flow.
Okay.
Me and him are going crazy right now. He just dropped a new single. I didn't produce it, but he going crazy. But other than that, man, just working, bro. Just working. Staying in motion. Cause staying in motion is like I get inspired from it, you know, building new relationships, solidifying the relationships that I've built over the years, but showing my face more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
versus just the
sure.
phone and the internet.
Yeah.
So
Let me know if you run into Lamar Jackson down there.
man.
I like that Kodak is taking care of his Haitians, man. I appreciate that right
Yak
there.
is a great person, man. Solid dude, man. Shout out to my boy Z-Mac, my boy G-Mac, man. Like Sniper Gang. That's Kodak's right hand man. He's the reason why I'm even like, you know what I'm saying? We've been cooking, but shout out to him. But other than that, man, we staying on their neck, man.
Hey,
I love stalking.
Hope this nigga Kodak stay out of trouble, man.
Man.
Hey, that's a grown man. He gonna do what he do.
Yes, sir. That's a fact. But man, other than that, I love Stalker. Dom Kennedy and C-Fly album just dropped last week. I got 2 joints on there that I produced. We've been working on that album since the pandemic. And you know, a lot of singing in there, so we had to make sure like the mix it. You know, Dom went crazy. It was amazing, man. Had a sold out release party for it at the Globe in LA. You know, so you know, pushing that. And he's about to drop his solo album soon. And I'm just working, fam. You know, looking to work with new up and coming artists. I'm at a place in my life now, career now, where I just want to lock in one projects with one artist. You know what I'm saying? Versus just having 1-2 songs on albums, which is cool. But I want to lock in with an artist that I like and
whole project.
Create that sound.
Because
you feel me?
That's your vision at that point. From top
That's
to
where I'm
bottom,
at
you
right-
have
that's
more
where I'm
control
at.
over that. I
That's
gotta
where I'm
ask
at
you
right
before
now.
you leave.
Yeah.
I am interested in knowing, bro.
What's up, fam?
You were multi-platinum producer for a reason, right?
Yes, sir.
How did you make that placement on Doja Cat's album happen? Cause that's big.
Thank you, God.
That's a huge album. You
To
feel
God be
me?
all the glory. God is first. That's I gotta give him my Lord and Savior. That's him. But
For sure.
Dom too. That's Dom, bro.
Oh,
Being in
for
the-
real? That's the alley-oop?
bro. Just his engineer. His engineer also happens to engineer for Doja, and he was engineering some stuff for Dom, and he heard my drums, and he was like, "Dude, like, you're amazing. Like, I have some loops that Doja's producer has been giving me to make beats around, but I haven't had time to make the beats because he has other sessions, you know, with other artists. So he sent me a bunch of loops, and I went back to Canada. This is in 2019. I went back to Canada. He sent me the loops. I just know he's so locked in with Miguel's, the Doja, and at that time Doja, I didn't care for Doja. You know, like I just know that Move record was going crazy, but I just knew that the engineer, like he's a plugged in engineer, and this is an opportunity, so I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. Knocked out the beat. I killed the old sample. Killed this, sent me the loops. I killed like everything. Sent them all back to him. And a few months later, bro, I just get a phone call from him. It was like, yo, Doja is about to drop an album.
We need your information.
We need your paperwork and everything. You know, woo-doo. And
I don't know how it goes. If that's what you were suggesting, I don't know what it feels like to be on an album.
That's like one of the best processes of just like, you know, they asking for get your lawyers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get the splits right. You know, and then that became, man, I produced I would say the whole, they just sent me the loop. It was just a melody, you know. I just did the whole drums and got picked, man. And now it's multi-platinum, you know. And the album is still going up. I think it's still on the Billboard charts. She has 2 albums still currently on the Billboard charts. Hot Pink and